I'm going to show you about using the multitasker for your brows and even eyeliner if you want. I had never used anything for my brows before getting Young Living Savvy Minerals multitasker, and I know the lighting in my bathroom isn't the greatest, but we're going to go with it. So all I really have on is a little bit of mascara from earlier today. I normally would apply this first, but the mascara is pretty dry because I've had it on for a few hours. So what you really need is a nice angled brush. See how it's angled at the end? I have this from years ago from Mary Kay and had never used it. So you just take your multitasker, which is a dark brown color, and you put some in the lid. At this point, there's always some in the lid, so I don't even have to mess with it. I only need a teeny tiny bit. And then I also grab my Warm 2 foundation because if the multitasker is a little too dark for you, you could always mix the colors a little bit to lighten it up. I am not going to be using the misting spray today, but if you like a nice liquid liner, you would spray your brush first, dip it in your powder, and then apply the liner that way, and it will give you more of a liquid liner. So first we'll do our brows, and I just barely tap it in there because, less is more, and I think the last time I did my brows was a bit too much. So I just get a teeny tiny bit, and it could not be simpler, guys. You just, and excuse all my breakouts, you just paint it in there. And just start off nice and light. And if I want that just a little bit lighter, I'm going to grab some of my Warm 2 foundation to kind of work in there on top and see how it kind of lightens it up a little bit. And then you just go right however you like it. Some people like really thick. I just like to kind of just fill in my natural lash line. So this is it. You just follow where your lashes are and go right in there. So there's one brow. Let's do the other one. Not too much. We'll do the other side. You just kind of smooth it in and spread it out. And if you get a little too much, you can just scratch it off and go right along. And it's just nice to kind of give a little more definition to your brows. I'm not getting enough. I'm getting scared. And just work it in. It applies really nicely and evenly. And like I said, if you think you got a little dark, grab some lighter powder, like your Warm 2 foundation. You can go right over and kind of blend it in. You could also blend it ahead of time in the lid to lighten it up a little bit. So there we go. I have one little spot there that I might have gotten a little too much. But there we go. Now it's all worked in. And now I'll show you how to do the eyeliner. So once again, you just dip it in there, tap it off, and then you're gonna come right across your eyelid. I'm sorry if this is a little dark for the lighting. And you just hold your lid taut and go right across just like you would do a pencil. And it smooths right on nice and easily. And looking in the mirror next to me. There we go. I'll do the other side. If it's easier to see that way. You just smooth it right along just like you're drawing with the pencil. From edge to edge. A little bit easier in a mirror than in your video. But doing the best we can here. So there you go. Now I got a little bit lower. So I hope you can see well enough with this lighting, and I hope that helped any of you who might be scared to use it to get out there and try. The last part is a true confession. I sometimes can be really bad about washing my face at night. And I know this probably sounds awful to some of you, but there have been times when I've gone to sleep with my makeup still on, my Savvy Minerals, and The face makeup and the brows do not get on your pillow. They don't go anywhere. I've been able to wear it the whole next day without touch-ups, without doing anything with it, and it's still all in there. You don't have to worry about you're gonna like just rub it off. But when I wanted to wash it off, it was really easy when I use a Norwex cloth or any kind of regular washcloth, and just wash your face and it wipes right out. But you don't have to worry about it getting messed up or smudged easily. I've never, ever, ever had an issue with that, and I've been using it since it came out, about 2 months now. So there's a good tip.